Welcome into Duval Daily, presented by GenJag.com. I'm Jordan DeLugo. Thanks so much for tuning in here on Tuesday, May 9th. We've got a Jaguars schedule preview here for you. The NFL is set to release the schedules on Thursday, May 11th at 8 p.m. We already know the Jaguars will be playing one home game in London. Word is that they might be playing back-to-back games in London, one of which will be that home game, the other of which would be an away contest, which is rumored to be the Buffalo Bills. That would mean 2 straight early morning kickoffs for the Jaguars' local fans. It would also mean a matchup between Josh Allen and Josh Allen. So the Jaguars, they will have 8 home games in Jacksonville this year. The AFC and NFC trade-off, who has more home games now with the uneven 17-game schedule. The Jaguars having one home game in London every year limits their actual home games in Jacksonville. So the Jags, they will have 8 home games this year. They're set to host the Chiefs, 49ers, Bengals, Ravens, Panthers, Falcons, and their 3 division rivals, the Titans, Colts, and Texans. On the road, they'll be facing the Steelers, the Bills, the Browns, the Saints, the Bucks, and again, their 3 division rivals. The Jaguars, they've notoriously been absent when it comes to Sunday and Monday night football over the last decade plus. Will that change in 2023? I think so. I think you see at least one Sunday or Monday night game and probably a Thursday nighter as well. The NFL has changed the rules with Thursday night games. Not every team will have a Thursday night game in 2023, but I guess the Jaguars probably will. After impressing down the stretch and in the playoffs, they've got the head coach and the quarterback combination, right, and Doug Peterson and Trevor Lawrence. They earned more of a spotlight in the 2023 NFL season. And again, I expect them, upon schedule release, to have 2 primetime games, and they could get even more depending on how the season goes down the stretch. You saw the Jaguars get flexed in 2022. Looking at those divisional games for the Jaguars, it's possible that all 6 of them are against rookie quarterbacks, with the Texans selecting C.J. Stroud, the Colts selecting Anthony Richardson, and of course the Titans drafting Will Levis in the second round. And speaking of quarterback matchups, the Jaguars are set to face Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, first overall pick Bryce Young, Josh Allen of the Bills, and of course Deshaun Watson, who, playing for the Browns now, did not have the best season in 2022, but we know the talent is there from his time with the Texans. The Colts, they retained Jaguars head coach Gus Bradley as defensive coordinator, former Jaguars head coach, I should say, Gus Bradley. So they'll face him twice again in 2023. For the second straight year, Doug Peterson will face off with his former apprentice and Frank Reich, who is now the head coach of the Panthers, coaching Bryce Young over there. Calvin Ridley and Foye Oluokun will square off with their former team, the Atlanta Falcons. Calvin Ridley's first time getting to square off against his former team. Mike Caldwell, Jaguars defensive coordinator, will coach against his mentor, Todd Bowles, who he's part of his coaching tree, coached with Bowles for much of the last 10 plus years. And let's all keep our fingers crossed here that the 1 p.m. home games during September and October are kept to a minimum. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Duval, let me know what you think about the Jaguars' upcoming schedule release, what you think will happen with that schedule. How many Monday night, Sunday night, how many primetime games are they going to have in Jacksonville? We'll see how it all plays out. Thanks so much for tuning in. Hit me up on Twitter at Jordan DeLugo. You can drop a comment in the comment section below on YouTube. Hit that like and subscribe button. And if you're on your podcast platform of choice, please subscribe and review. Thanks, Duval.